Most cat owners assume when their cat messes up, then comes over and rubs its head on their leg, it means the cat feels guilty. Like it knows it did wrong, feels ashamed, and is asking for forgiveness. That's not it. Cats don't have a guilt mechanism the way humans think about it. A cat's brain doesn't process morality like, I messed up, I should take responsibility. That concept just isn't wired into their nervous system. What they're actually doing is completely different, and honestly, it's way more interesting. Cats learn through a simple system. Their behavior triggers a reaction from the environment around them, and they adjust their behavior based on that reaction. They read your tone, they read your body posture, they read your footsteps, and they do all of this faster than you even realize. When you're angry, the emotional temperature in the room goes up. Cats feel that instantly. And their response isn't, I did something wrong. Their response is closer to, my safe space feels shaky. I need to bring it back to normal. Animal behavior researchers call this social repair or appeasement behavior. That's why this video matters. If you misread your cat's signal, you'll respond the wrong way. And your cat will learn the wrong lesson from your reaction. That loop creates stress for both of you. Behavior number 1, purring. This is the most misunderstood one. You raise your voice, your cat walks over and starts purring softly. Your first instinct is, it's trying to calm me down. It's apologizing. But science says cats purr in 2 very different states, when they're content and when they're stressed or in pain. There's even a specific type of purr called self-soothing purring, where cats make this sound to regulate their own emotions, not to communicate with you. So when a cat purrs after a tense situation, it might be saying, I'm trying to settle things down, or I'm calming myself. You can't tell which one it is just by hearing the purr. That's why you need a simple 3-step filter. Look at the body, loose or stiff. If it's loose, it could be a peace offering. If it's stiff and pressed low, it's scared. In that moment, you should respond by speaking softly, speaking slowly. Don't grab it right away. Let it stay near you without adding pressure. Behavior number 2 is rubbing against you or headbutting you. You just caught it scratching up another corner of the couch, so you snap at it and it walks off. 5 minutes later, it comes back and rubs your leg or bumps its head against your shin. A lot of people assume it's asking for food or asking to be petted. Sometimes that's true. But in the context of after a tense moment, this behavior means something different. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, chin, and forehead. When they rub on you, they're exchanging scent, which is how cats mark members of their group. It's basically saying, we're still on the same team, don't push me out. That's a strong signal. Cats don't do this with someone they see as a threat. If it rubs against you after a tense situation, it's actively trying to maintain the connection. In that moment, gently pet the safe zones like the cheeks, chin, and behind the ears. Pet for 2 to 3 seconds, then stop. Let it decide if it wants to continue or not. Don't drag it out just because you're emotional. Behavior number 3 is bringing you a toy or inviting you to play. This one's pretty specific. You just had a little clash with them. They walk off into another room, then come back carrying a stuffed mouse and drop it right in front of you. It's easy to think they just want to play. And yes, they do want to play. But in a makeup context, it's a more specific signal than that. Play is one of the main ways cats convert stress energy into something structured and controlled. When the vibe in the house feels heavy, some cats use toys as a way to reset the mood. Kind of like how humans suggest grabbing food after an argument. Not to pretend it didn't happen, but to shift the energy into something more neutral. There is one thing to be careful about though. If every time they mess up, you immediately soothe it with play, they might start learning that acting out is the fast track to playtime. So keep it short, 2 to 3 minutes, after you've cooled down and the atmosphere has stabilized, not right in the heat of the conflict. Behavior number 4, sitting at a distance and slow blinking. This usually happens in long spaces, like a big living room, the end of a hallway, or across a doorway. You raised your voice, there was a loud noise, or you held them a little too long, and they don't rush back to make peace. Instead, they sit a few feet away, quiet, looking straight at you. Then, one slow blink. maybe 2. A lot of people read that stare as a challenge, but for cats, sustained direct eye contact can create pressure, like, I'm tense, I'm on guard. And that's exactly why the slow blink showing up while they're looking at you matters so much. It's a reversal signal, like they're saying, okay, I don't want this to escalate. Slow blinking has been documented in multiple cat behavior studies. In particular, a 2020 study from the University of Sussex and the University of Portsmouth described the slow blink as a sign of friendliness, not confrontation. And your response is incredibly simple. Slow blink back once or twice. No need to walk over right away. No need to call them repeatedly. Just sit still, relax your face, and blink slowly like they did. It's a silent handshake. A tiny nod where both of you confirm, okay, the tension is dropping. Behavior number 5 is avoiding eye contact and turning their face away. This one is the complete opposite of what you probably think. After you snap or a tense moment happens, they don't look at you. They drift off and turn their head away. A lot of people's first reaction is to chase after them. Oh no, they're mad at me. I need to fix this. So they try to make the cat look back. That is exactly what you shouldn't do. In cat language, avoiding direct eye contact is an active de-escalation signal. They're saying, I don't want more tension. I'm intentionally lowering the intensity here. That's compromise, not sulking. When you follow them and try to force eye contact, you flip that signal upside down. You're pushing them to keep interacting while they're trying to cool things down. What you need to do instead is leave the escape route open and keep your voice steady. Don't go silent in a tense way, but don't overdo the sweet talk either. Keep your tone normal and let them decide when to come back. Behavior number 6 is giving you space while still staying nearby. This one is the most subtle and also the least misunderstood once you know what it means. After a tense situation, your cat doesn't disappear into the bedroom, doesn't hide under the bed. They sit in the doorway or in a corner of the room, not close to you, but not leaving either. That's not indifference. Your cat is keeping enough distance so the situation doesn't escalate, while still staying within sight to maintain connection. Behavioral science calls this respecting the arousal level, meaning the level of emotional activation. When one side is highly aroused, moving in too quickly usually escalates things instead of calming them down. Intentional distance is a smart way for both sides to cool off naturally. You should sit down, slow your breathing, and gently say their name once. Don't repeat it. Don't move toward them. Once is enough. If they walk over, the repair loop is complete. Now here are 3 common mistakes cat owners make in these situations. Mistake number 1 is punishing or chasing after the conflict. When you chase your cat to settle it once and for all, right after they mess up, you're pairing your image with danger in their brain. After a few repeats, they learn that approaching you after conflict isn't safe. That completely undermines what you're actually trying to build. Mistake number 2 is hugging them tight to make up. For humans, a tight hug means comfort. For cats, being held tight means total loss of control over their body and the pace of interaction. A lot of cats tolerate it, but not because they like it. They just don't have another option in that moment. Mistake number 3 is rewarding the wrong thing. Your cat messes up, you snap, then right after, they come close and you overdo the soothing. Extra treats, instant playtime, non-stop petting. That doesn't teach them that repair is good. It teaches them that acting out pays off, because it leads to bonus attention. Cats don't have the word sorry, but they have something more concrete. They don't want to lose you from the world they consider safe. All 6 of these behaviors, no matter which one, are saying the same thing. Let's not stay tense. We're still in this home together.